All right, Miss Owens, what is your claim that the defendant's son, who was riding a bike, crashed into your car,
Yes,
causing damage? You were taking your son to school,
my grandson.
your grandson to school. Was the defendant's son on his bicycle going in the same direction that you were?
Yes,
Going to school.
I assume yes.
So he was traveling correctly. He was going with the flow of traffic.
Yes,
And according to what I read here, cars were sort of going around him
correct.
because he was on a bicycle.
Yes,
And the car in front of you went around him successfully.
yes,
And you went to go around him.
yes, ma'am.
And then you went back in and you heard something hit your car.
Yes,
Is that what happened?
yes, ma'am.
And?
I heard something hit my car. My granddaughter was in the back seat. So I pulled over on the side of the street, and the people behind me stopped. There were two people behind me. I stopped and got out.
Everybody stopped because the bicyclist was on the ground.
Yes, I got out, went to see him, and he walked across the street. The bike was still in the street, and we were concerned about him, so we asked where his parents were. You know, where did he live? He said right across the street. I ran over, knocked on the door to try to get an answer. I didn't get an answer. Went back over. The two witnesses were still there with him, and he's tried to call home, and there was still no answer.
Owens, his mother took him to the doctor, correct?
Ma'am.
Just to check him out.
Yes, ma'am.
Unfortunately, he was okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you didn't sue her?
No, ma'am.
No, you didn't sue her for hitting your son.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Miss Owens,
Yes.
I've read these papers, and I quite frankly, it's sort of incredulous to me that you think he's responsible for this accident.
Well, Your Honor, I also have the police report with the witnesses saying that it was his fault.
Just a second. I don't read witnesses' statements from a police report.
Okay.
You told me that you went around him,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And are there cars coming in the other direction? You see where the cars is? Are there cars coming in the other direction?
No, not at that time, no.
No. Is it possible for cars to come in the other
Yes,
direction?
it's possible, yes.
So it's a two-lane highway.
Yes,
So you had to go over into the other lane in order to pass him.
yes,
And then you went back.
yes.
Your problem is to make sure he has enough space.
I did make sure he had enough space.
So you
I
mean,
was,
so
Can I
is
show
what-
you?
Yeah, sure, you can show me.
okay. All right. This is my car here.
Yeah, I understand where your car is.
All right, I had passed by him, okay? And he was turning. He was trying to turn around. He wasn't going straight. He was trying to turn around. That's how he hit my passenger back door.
He was trying to turn
He was
around.
trying to turn around because it's in the police report where he tried to turn around. I guess he was going back in
No,
the
you
other
can't.
direction.
Just a second. Stand up. Tell me your name.
Donovan.
Donovan, were you going to school that day?
Yes.
You were going to school that day.
Yes, ma'am.
Step back. And when you were going to school that day, you go in the same direction as you were going?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you trying to turn around for some reason?